The Street Pumas, an undisclosed gin of undisclosed proportion.
They think the fight's over.
An invisible hand pushing robotic spirits into the hearts and mouths of the world. This should be the water of life.
Sure, they might think the fight's over. But someone has to bring life to the people. That's why I created this team.
Welcome back to Gin Reviews from South Florida. Alright, tonight we're gonna dive into this bastard right here. This is the Street Pumas London Dry Gin. GinJoe. Alright, so I love this bottle. I love that it's like an oversized, well, it's like a 40. It's like a wine bottle. It's a liter, alright? So let's get that out of the way right away. It's bigger than 1.75. It's a big guy. It's 40%. We are made in Spain, but imported in Wilmington, Delaware. There's not very much information out there on the Street Pumas. You would think with a cartoon panel on a bottle, maybe the botanicals or something about the gin would be in here in this like thing, but no. I've looked at this probably, for over a year now, looking for little clues and such in the artwork and the graphics, and no, there's nothing about the name, there's nothing about the botanicals, except I did find this. Okay, so there's juniper, of course, coriander, good, angelica, good, savory, fine, and then their citrus is key lime. Okay, so I think that's like one of their things. Now, this is a 40% gin. You know me and 40% gins. I mean, they're not my favorite. They'll do the job, you know, but we just gotta pop this open and just dive right into it, right? It's a screw top, and yeah. But I haven't not opened it, I haven't not tasted it, and I haven't not smelled it. Ooh. Smelling it is probably a very good idea because it's wafting beautiful aromas. Wow. This is really nice. Juniper's there, key lime, sure. But it's definitely a London Dry. You know what? This is good. Personal side of things, I've been looking for a London Dry to kind of fill the void right now. Don't get me wrong, I still love Beefeater. I love them with a passion, but looking for something else just to use maybe a little bit more in cocktails. I mean, I do love Beefeater. Don't get me wrong. I know this is probably just a round and around that it's going to be in a circle of nothingness, but I've been looking for. I feel like I've done a lot of contemporary styles over the past few months, and yeah, you know what? I like contemporary style gin. I really do. There's nothing wrong with it. But my true roots of gin drinking. I mean, I think almost everyone out there, because Old Tom just recently made their reappearance after 100 and something years. But I think everyone out there is probably more of a London Dry style gin head that just kind of accepts contemporary. Yeah, I'm holding my guns on that. Salute. Ooh. Easy drinking, very clean, crisp. The lime note I'm getting is not too overpowering. Juniper's up front. I got a little bit of spiciness on the back end right now, and the burn's not that bad. In fact, I'd say this is a pretty damn good gin. Now, the good thing about this gin, it comes in at a really nice price point. For a liter size, you can get this for about 20 bucks. Now, that's if they're still producing it. And like I said, there is no information out there on this gin. You know what? The bowling pin gin had more information out there than this. One of you viewers right now, try looking this up online. Tell me what you find. I guarantee you're not gonna find anything. Cause I got my ways pretty good on the old internet there. But you know what? This is a nice gin, to say the least. Now let's make a cocktail. Let's do a gin and tonic with it. It's 40%. I don't want to really go to martini out right now because of that. Okay. Well, so we're gonna make ourselves a gin and tonic with this gin. Now, since there's only key lime as the citrus note here in this, I am just gonna add a little lime to it just to brighten it up some. I'm using this guy tonight. Yeah, this old cup brings back a lot of memories. A lot of good ones. I hope the right people are watching this right now and they know what I'm talking about. A lot of really, really fun few days. Okay, so tonic, this. Now, I'm sorry I'm not making a true GinJoe gin and tonic tonight, and I'm sorry about that, but as you know, on my channel here, I like to do things sometimes just off the cuff. Sometimes I like to do things that I think are going to be right on, and I think this is going to be right on. But I did bring myself just an extra piece of lime, just in case that wasn't enough to brighten that key lime. And trust me, I know key lime from regular lime, okay? If anyone out there on these channels that know anything about citrus fruit, even the weird, what's his name? The dude that goes out and forages for fruit, which I love. I can't remember. It's like weird fruit guy. Or, I forget his name. I think I know more about citrus than that dude, and that guy knows a lot of stuff. But, you know, there's me being a little arrogant. Here we are. Here's the drink. Here's the cocktail. Salute to you. Yeah. Yeah. Go with what you know, Joe. What I know is lime goes amazingly well in a gin and tonic. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, let's tackle a few things on this. This says it's Spanish or made in Spain, okay? But, like I said before, can't find anything about that. But this gin does not remind me of a Spanish gin. And that's kind of why I didn't do the whole goblet with all the fruits and everything. This is definitely more of a workhorse gin. I see this as being in your cocktails and your gin and tonics and your martinis. Probably more so, I wouldn't go with a Negroni with this. This is very light, and it's very clean, which is nice, but that Campari, you know, it's so bitter, it's gonna just take over. But a Bee's Knees, a Corpse Survivor #2, I see it in a gimlet because of the lime, a Ramos, I mean, come on. And hey, you guys out there, are you making your gin fizzes the right way? Are you making them? We should do that on the program. That should be another thing coming up, right? Why not? Anyway, I hope someone out there learned a little something about this because there's really nothing out there on it. So, from me to you to me, to everyone here in the States in the middle, from sea to shining sea, thank you so much for coming back, watching another adventure in the gin drinking chronicles of Joe. And, you know, we'll do another one on the flip side of this one. And yeah, you guys stay cool out there wherever you're at. Australia, Japan, China, Europe, all you great places around the world. Stay cool. Have a nice cocktail. Where's mine? There it is. Enjoy with me. 5 o'clock every day. Huh? you bastard.